Do you want to know a secret?
Why?
It's about Ohio State.
Oh, yeah, man. Go ahead.
So I actually learned this when I was a student, and a professor told me all about it. Specifically, the College of Arts and Sciences at the Ohio State University runs on debt. And not only that, the money that the Ohio State Buckeyes makes does not actually go back to the school. The Ohio State Buckeyes is treated as its own separate business.
What?
So
sorry, this is like revelatory to me. What?
Yeah. None of the money the Buckeyes make actually goes into funding the school. Any of the schools.
It just stays in the football program?
Yeah. It's treated as its own business with its own budget, its own, like, coffers, if you will. Yeah. That was a shock to me, too.
So I'm looking up stuff right now when you're saying that. So another BleacherReport.com. So hopefully they're reliable. If they're not, I apologize. I'm not really sure about sports reporting.
Yeah.
According to Ryan Brewer via Beaton, whatever Beaton is, an associate professor of finance at Indiana University, Purdue University, the Ohio State football program is currently worth $946.6 million, edging out Texas, Michigan, Notre Dame, and Crimson Tide. I'm not sure how they calculate that. And according to OhioStateBuckeyes.com, how much money does the Ohio State football program make? Last season, Ohio State's football program generated about $57 million in revenue. I'm not sure what they're referring to as last season, though.
I'm on a different article on the same website, OhioStateBuckeyes.com, talking about inside college sports' biggest money machine.
Oh, yeah. That's what came up with me, too.
Yeah. Why the fuck is there no year? Like, there's no author or year attached to this post. It's just kind of, here you go.
Wall Street Journal Online says.
No links or nothing. Damn.
And it says John Weinbach on Ohio State's record-breaking budget. So what's interesting to me, too, is that this program, I guess you said that it's all, the money stays in the football program. Well, they still get to use the Ohio State logo, though.
Exactly.
So I guess.
Yep. Well, if you take a look, you see the Ohio State Buckeyes logo. It is slightly different from the actual university branding.
Holy mackerel. Hold on. Let's do it. Hold on. Whoa.
You never noticed that, dude? It's not, because when you look at, Ohio State's website,
yeah,
you just get that.
See that.
You get usually the red, just the red blocky O. But but the football team has a completely different logo. Not completely, but
oh my god.
Yeah, has Ohio State written right across the O, and it's got the white outline. Separate branding.
Oh yeah.
That's why you will never see the exact same branding on Ohio State. Merchandise. But Buckeyes stuff has its own separate branding too.
Holy mackerel! I did not even notice that. Holy mac! Yeah, because I'm looking right now at the Ohio State University's website and the logo there, and now I'm looking at the Ohio State football team, or maybe athletic program logo. Yeah, that.
Yes, sir.
Gosh, you know what this reminds me of? And by the way, the books arrived today. The Ohio State University, y'all, is in Columbus, Ohio, and there's a book that I bought for myself and Cornbread called Boomtown, Ohio's Sunbelt City and How Developers Got Their Way, by a gentleman named Kevin Cox, who was a professor at the Ohio State University. I took his class, political geography, and learned heck of a lot. I still have that book, by the way. This is really reminding me of that, because they have I don't know if it's just a football team or the athletic department, but this is like their own business. This is like a developer in Columbus. This is what this was reminding me of. So, technically speaking, I mean, if they're their own business, do they even have to attend the Ohio State University? Like,
I'm sure they have some kind of obligations. Don't get me wrong, but like the players obviously have to be.
well, do they?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Seriously, I'm ignorant about this. I don't know.
Let's see.
Because if it's like its own separate business, I mean, what? Holy mackerel, man! This is this college football is so fascinating. Wow, you know, when money gets behind sports, I think it dilutes the sport, man. It really does. I mean, when you get big money, like corporation money. I mean,
yeah,
obviously athletes should be paid.
Yeah, I agree.
Obviously, they should be paid. They're the ones they should be paid more than the coaches. They're the ones putting their body on the line. They should be paid more than the owners. They're the ones putting their body on the line. They're the workers. Workers of the world unite. Athletes of the world unite.
The fact that like someone can own a fucking sports team is beyond.
Oh yeah,
it's fucking. It makes less sense than fucking NFTs do to me, you know? Like, I can get at least conceptually what an NFT is, but when you're like, when someone can buy and sell and trade a sports team, like, it's so weird. It's just so fucking bizarre to me. Like, these aren't... I
mean, it's exploitation.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. I've heard that college football. Do you remember somebody saying college football is like modern day slavery before these NIL deal?
Oh, I've heard that I've heard that all the time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And man, going back to this Wall Street Journal at OhioStateBuckeyes.com, I guess this is taken from the Wall Street Journal online. This article also goes into foreclosures and poverty. So check this out. Ohio has the nation's highest rates for foreclosures and delinquent mortgages. And during the second quarter of 2007, 22.9% of Ohio homeowners with subprime loans were over 90 days late, almost twice the national average, according to the Mortgage Bankers Association in Washington, D.C. So I guess this is a relatively older article. Like I said, we don't really see a time when this was written on here. That makes sense, though, that Ohio would have been hit the hardest during one of the states hit the hardest, one of them, during the mortgage crisis of 2008 to 2010. Yeah. Because Columbus is a booming city. Growing city.
So yeah, keep talking about that.
No, I just in this article, man. So the state is home to two of the 5 poorest cities in America, Cleveland and Cincinnati, both of which had more than 25% of residents living below the poverty line in 2006, according to the U.S. Census Bureau. Ohio has been ravaged by the struggling U.S. auto industry and the forces of globalization from 2000 to 2006. So this is a little older, I guess. The state lost about 200,000 manufacturing jobs and added 40,000 new positions to offset the decline. So this is really weird to me because here in Columbus, Ohio, we're blinded to the rest of the state because it's relatively prosperous here compared to what I just read there. From 2002 to 2005, the Ohio legislature decreased annual support for the state's universities. In response, holy crap, that's when I was going there. OSU instituted its highest annual tuition increases in nearly 40 years, boosting rates nearly 60% from 2002 to 2006. 2006 was my sophomore year there. Holy crap. Ohio State was just one of the 19 schools to turn a profit on athletics in 2006, according to data collected by the NCAA.
NCAA. Were you about to say the NAACP?
I'm sorry. My specialty's in like Black history. My bad.
I was gonna say, I mean, that's an interesting stat. I didn't know they were interested.
What is for yeah. But no, this is wow. I just sorry to go on this tangent, but this is quite fascinating. Quite fascinating. Holy mackerel!
It's
my mind is blown, man. We're starting off, and my mind is already.
No shit.
Oh boy. How about you, man? Any other, I guess, closing comments for this article, for this subject, I guess?
I really don't have any. Yeah, I mean, football is college football is big business, but pretty much like any big business, only a handful of people like are relatively successful in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, I think if a school is going to have a sports program or something as financially successful as the Ohio State Buckeyes, I think some of that shit should be going into the university. Like, no question. Either helping pay salaries or development or fucking something. Funding programs.
Hell yeah.
Like, a university, in my opinion, should be education first.
No, yeah. And the football team, and if it's winning, right, that's going to bring more people to I'm not talking about athletes, but just more people to your school.
Yeah, it brings clout.
And you want to know something that's cool? Speaking of which, and I'm saying something good about Michigan. Look here in the chat. So this is an article from sportingnews.com. Jim Harbaugh plans to give his bonus money to Michigan athletic staffers who have pay cuts. So all the bonuses that these coaches get, especially these top schools, when they have a winning season or when they go to a bowl game or when they win the conference championship, they get bonuses.
Yeah.
So Michigan head coach Jim Harbaugh has decided to give his bonus money back to the staff members of the Michigan Athletic Department who suffered pay cuts. I mean, that's cool, but it's still, like you said, going back into the athletic department.
It's like he shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to fucking do that, bro.
And it says here, Michigan. And is this Michigan University or the state? I'm not sure. Michigan announced 5 to 10% pay cuts for its athletic department staffers in 2020 when the pandemic hit. So I'm not sure if they mean like the university, Michigan U of M, or Michigan the state. I'm not sure.
Well, it's the Wolverines, so I don't fucking know.